Good evening and welcome to our 25-26 Elective Informational Family Meeting. Thank you for choosing to be here tonight as we help prepare to guide your child in making the best decisions that they can make in regards to their elective offerings. This presentation is geared to our future 7th and 8th grade students as they have a wide variety of courses that they may choose from. Tonight, families will be provided with an overview of the different ACMS elective classes. You will hear directly from the teachers who teach these courses and might even catch a glimpse of some different activities that the kids engage in during these classes. Why are we choosing to have an informational meeting? So that way we can best partner in supporting your child in making decisions that are based upon their interests and their future plans. It can be really tempting for kids to choose classes that they think are popular or that they think their friends are taking. But really, they'll get the most out of classes that they're interested in learning more about and will help guide choices in the future. Tonight, you will have an overview of all of the elective classes, followed by a question and answering session with elective teachers. A tip is to make sure that you have a paper and pen or pencil on hand so that way you can take notes during the elective overview that will then help you know if you need to follow up with any staff members after the presentation to get some more answers to questions that you may have. It may also be a good idea to have the course description guide up on your phone or print it if you have time, so that way you can also read about the description while you're hearing about it from the elective staff member. Without further ado, let's launch our scheduling overview for our elective classes.
Are you interested in using your creative juices into trying to create some form of an entrepreneurial venture? STEAM Design is a class that is available to all Asa Clark Middle School students. What we do in STEAM Design is we are going to start by really enhancing our knowledge of the makerspace tools and the different art projects. And we are going to create all these different products and not only just design for them, but also to create them and put them on the machines. After we are done with that preliminary unit, we will then get into an entrepreneurial ventures unit where you can create products using your creativity and using the tools, the knowledge, and the awareness that you have of what does it mean to start a small business and creating a store for something like an Etsy or an Instagram type store. You will be learning about different business elements that would make this a success, as well as you would learn how to do these products and to make it and to try and develop it for a specific target market. If this sounds interesting to you, you should definitely consider it. And if you have any questions, you can ask Miss Miller, Miss Fruth, or me, Mr. Rail.
Hello, future 7th and 8th graders. My name is Mrs. Fruth, and I'm joining you from here in my lovely virtual winter cabin to tell you a little bit about one of the classes that I teach here at Asa Clark. I teach a class called Entrepreneurship, and the goal of this class is to learn how businesses solve problems for consumers in exchange for profit, of course. So if you're someone who really likes to solve problems, if you've got great ideas, or if you're someone that really likes to buy things and wants to understand more about how you and businesses relate to one another, this is the perfect class for you. In this class, you're going to learn about economics and how people make choices. You'll profile real-life entrepreneurs and learn what makes them tick. And at the end of the class, for the whole last quarter, you're going to work within a group setting to create your own business where you solve a problem of your own choosing that you've researched and evaluated as part of a team. You'll do a lot of group work. You'll learn how to collaborate and communicate with others, and you're going to learn to think of new ways to solve problems. It's a really fun class. It's a semester long, and it is a prerequisite for some of our Capstone courses. So if you're interested in the Capstone program, or if you're just interested in solving problems in new ways and having a great time while doing it, this is absolutely the class for you. So go ahead and sign up for Entrepreneurship. You won't regret it. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, I'm Mrs. Fruth, and I will be teaching Business Foundations as part of our Asa Clark Business Department's offerings. This class is somewhat different from our other course, Entrepreneurship, in that rather than looking at creating a brand new business and embodying the entrepreneurial spirit, we're going to focus more on the nuts and bolts of businesses. This is more of an introduction to business type course where we learn about different forms of business ownership, how different functional areas of a business work together, and how we as employees and also as consumers interact with businesses in our day-to-day lives. This course is also taught at Pewaukee High School and is the prerequisite for several business classes over at Pewaukee High School. By taking this course in middle school, you'll be prepared once you get to the high school to jump right into some of our marketing and finance strand courses over at the high school. This will save you a little bit of time and also free up an elective in your schedule. You will not, however, receive high school credit for taking this class in middle school. The purpose for taking it in middle school would be to learn more about how businesses function, gauge your interest in participating in taking additional business classes, and also free up that elective in your schedule for future years as you go over to the high school and explore new things.
Apps and Game Design is a class that is available for any 7th and 8th grade students. Just like the game implies, what we are doing is we are building apps and games. Now, I know middle school students are not ones who like to play video games or they like to play any games on any type of devices. But in Apps and Game Design, we get to the coding behind it. So it's broken up into 2 different types of scenarios and tracks. There's the app development side, which uses MIT App Inventor, and we go through a Project Lead the Way curriculum to learn how to do different techniques within block-based coding platform. We get to actually create apps that they could conceivably put onto their own device. In game design or in syntax-based code, we work using Python. After learning some introductory syntax and looping structures, conditional logic, and so on, we then move on to game design and user interaction, using up, down, left, right, or WASD to be able to create games that are meaningful to them. If apps and game design sounds interesting to you, feel free to take this class to see what it's all about. Engineering and Design is an elective class that is available for any 7th and 8th grade students. I like to tell people that if you like to design things, create things, build things, test things, and possibly break things, then this would be a very good class for you. We start by learning about the entire engineering design process, and we use that by doing and building some water bottle rockets. These rockets we then build, we test, we create, and we launch them on the softball fields. The best ones can go as high as 350 feet in the air, which, for comparison, is about 7 gyms stacked on top of one another. Then, after we are done with the rockets, we start using like the drill press, the bandsaw, and other tools like box cutters. And then we are going to build using wood. Currently, we build a coin soccer designed using the 3D printer, the vinyl cutter, the laser engraver. And then we also build a design called Automata, which is where students can use their design process and design thinking to use cams to generate motion.
Design and fabrication is a very hands-on class in the wood shop. Some of the projects that you would do in here is miniature cornhole, 3D printed marble mazes, CO2 dragsters, but most importantly, learning how to safely operate each machine. Again, if you were looking for a fun hands-on class in the wood shop, this is the class for you.
Automation and architecture is an elective class that any 7th and 8th grade students can choose. Just like the name, automation and architecture is where we do automation and architecture. We start by doing an intro into both of those different fields. In the automation intro, students will design and work on building things and putting things together using VEX pieces, and then program their drag racer to make it go as fast as possible. In the architecture intro, students will learn how to use an architectural software to design spaces that are familiar and knowledgeable to them. We will also do a mock remodel project of their home. At that point, students will select which pathway they want to choose for the rest of the semester. If they select automation, they will continue to build with VEX and program, learning how to use different inputs and sensors and outputs as well. If they choose the architecture pathway, students will continue to design and learn how to do blueprints, learn how to go further within the architectural software, and end by building and designing a living space that might be in their future. Capstone Engineering is a culminating class that is available to all Asa Clark Middle School students in the second semester of their 8th grade year. It is a class that incorporates both the business side with the tech and the engineering side. So from a business perspective, if you have either taken or are currently taking entrepreneurship or business foundations, you are ready to go. From a tech or an engineering perspective, you've either had to have taken or are currently taking apps and game design, automation and architecture, design and fabrication, engineering principles, and or STEAM design, or any combination of all of those classes. This is a class where you will be able to develop and enhance any of these tech and engineering skills with a little bit of a business flair about how does it incorporate different business elements.
To design these amazing engineering products, you're going to do so after creating your own engineering consulting firm. You'll be responsive to the needs of your customers. You'll create a brand image for your business, a website for your business, and a full business plan guiding your operations. This allows you to work with your customer to create the engineering solution that they demand.
Capstone Engineering is a great way to really push yourself in an engineering type field. So if you have any questions about this course, please make sure you reach out to either Mr. Rail or Ms. Fruth.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Caesars, and I teach Family and Consumer Science at ASA. I also teach Culinary 1 at the high school, but today we're going to talk about ASA classes. So first up is Introduction to Culinary Arts. It is an awesome foundational class to get you comfortable and safe in the kitchen so you feel confident preparing food for yourself and for others. We make a lot of different dishes, savory and sweet, lasagna roll-ups, pancakes, cinnamon twists, tacos, sausage pesto pasta, like lots and lots and lots of stuff. So by the time you leave this semester class, my goal is that you will feel extremely confident to be in the kitchens and preparing food. Worldwide Cuisine is another class that you can take in Family and Consumer Science. This is also a semester class. It focuses on exploring different cultures around the world through food. So it's an awesome way to see different perspectives from around the world while you're also getting a really great hands-on experience in the kitchen. So we do cover some basics in some culinary basics to make sure that you are ready and comfortable in the kitchens and preparing your food safely. And our main focus is exploring those different cultures, trying new food, and learning different ways to prepare it. So Worldwide Cuisine is an awesome, awesome way to just stretch your knowledge and learn about others.
Hello. We are going to talk a little bit about Capstone Culinary. So this is a class that Mrs. Fruth and myself, Mrs. Caesars, teach together. It is a chance for you to really level up your culinary skills and use your creative juices to create a restaurant. On the culinary end, we develop the menu, we test out some recipes, we price things out. And then on the business end,
we learn how to work collaboratively. You're going to work with a group to create an amazing concept that is developed through great discussion with your group, and also some really hard work on not only evaluating the creative aspects, but looking at your different cost of goods sold for all of your products that you create, and figuring out how you can be profitable and successful as a business while also maintaining that creative edge that you're so excited about.
it's awesome.
So if you really want to work with some friends and create something really cool where you get to cook and eat and run some numbers and create an amazing business plan for your business, this is the class for you.
Yes.
We'll see you next year.
Hello, I'm Miss Miller. I am the art teacher here at ASA, and I'd like to tell you about our 3D art course. So in 3D art, we will have 4 units: clay, wire, paper mache, and fibers. All of these units will contain a design thinking process where we will analyze artwork, sketch artwork, formulate our ideas, create our art, and then review and evaluate how our art process went. art. 2D art is a semester-long course open to 7th and 8th grade students. There are 3 main units where we explore drawing, learning different drawing techniques to build our foundational skills, printmaking, where we expand the learning we did in STEAM, various printmaking and inking techniques, painting, where we explore color theory and the meaning within our artwork. Intro to PHS Art. This is an 8th grade only year-long course. It is for students who have already taken STEAM, 2D, or 3D art. It's a portfolio development class, and the purpose of this class is to give students the skills and the opportunity to opt out of intro-level art classes at the high school. So throughout the school year, you will be taking boot camps in both drawing, painting, 3D art, and digital portfolio development. That's first semester. Second semester of this course, you will be independently creating art in the area that you want to make work in. Then at the end of the school year, you will be showing your portfolio to high school students and also high school staff in order to potentially opt out of intro-level high school art classes.
Hi, I'm Allie Olson. I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit more about band right now. For 7th and 8th grade, there's going to be more opportunities such as our jazz ensemble, which meets every other week. We're going to be able to dig deeper into repertoire and work on a smaller group, making more beautiful music. We have opportunities for students who play the clarinet or the oboe or the saxophone to transition to a more difficult instrument if they want, such as tenor or bari saxophone for saxophones, bass clarinet for clarinets, bassoon for oboes. We're going to have the opportunity to go to Six Flags Great America through the band, where we play in front of some judges and get critiqued, and then we spend the rest of the day on roller coasters. You got to be a part of band to be able to do that one. There's also an opportunity for solo and ensemble, where you either play by yourself in a duet, trio, quartet, and you play and try to get some medals in front of judges. There's going to be some opportunity for composition as well as analyzing music. And we're just going to go deeper into music. We're going to learn more, play harder but more beautiful repertoire. I hope to see you there. Hi, I'm Allie Olson. I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about choir today. When it comes to 7th and 8th grade choir, we are going to be more advanced, trying for more than just the 2-part harmony we sang in 6th grade. We might even try for 3 or 4-part harmony there. There's going to be opportunities for analyzing music and composition. There's also the chance to do solo and ensemble, where you either perform by yourself in a duet, trio, quartet, and you can perform in front of a judge to try to earn medals. Also at the 7th and 8th grade level, we are going to Six Flags Great America. We are doing a Trills and Thrills competition, a festival where we perform in front of a judge to get critiqued. And then the rest of the day we spend on roller coasters. You have to be part of choir to do it, and I hope to see you guys there.
Good morning, Asa Clark. My name is Mr. Sevens. I'm here to talk to you today about Drama 7 and Drama 8. Our drama classes provide students at Asa Clark an opportunity to perform in a musical theater production. When people think about drama, they often think about the star who stands front and center in the spotlight. And that's going to be an opportunity for a lot of you next year. We also provide cool opportunities for people who don't necessarily want that center focus. It's called the ensemble, which is the roles that support the show. They have slightly smaller roles, but they still are needed in order to tell the story that we're trying to tell. And that's a really cool opportunity that we have here, because everybody who's in our class is part of the production. But what if you don't want to be on stage? Well, if you don't want to be on stage, we also have a really cool opportunity to be part of our tech crew. And what our tech crew does is they help with sound and they help build the set. Everything you see on stage as part of a Pewaukee High School or middle school production is built by students here at PHS and Asa Clark. So this is a really cool opportunity to contribute in a way that's very creative and a lot of fun. Do you need to have any experience? Absolutely not. We'll teach you all the tools that you need to be successful, to perform here on stage or to build stuff behind the scenes. I hope you consider taking ASA Drama 7 and 8.
Hi there, soon-to-be 7th graders. Welcome to Pirate Wellness. Throughout this semester-long course, we will explore various topics related to maintaining a healthy lifestyle and promoting overall well-being. Some key topics will include nutrition and healthy eating habits, physical fitness and exercise, mental health and stress management, healthy friendships and relationships. These are just a few of the topics we will cover. Each unit will provide you with valuable knowledge and practical skills to help you lead a healthy and fulfilling life. So let's embark on this journey together and make positive changes for our overall well-being.
These are your world language program options available to you at Asa Clark Middle School. For 7th graders, we offer our A-level courses in Chinese, French, and Spanish. Our A-level courses are elective courses, and they are the equivalent of the first semester of high school level 1. Students that want to continue in their language in 8th grade will take the B-level courses. Please note that you cannot start a new language or change languages. You cannot begin in 8th grade. You have to continue from 7th grade. These are also elective courses. Students that successfully complete levels A and B together can be enrolled in level 2 as a freshman. This is super important because please look at this flowchart in your course description guide, but students that begin a world language in 7th grade and continue all the way through 12th grade have a unique opportunity to earn college credits. Chinese students can take AP Chinese to earn credits that way, and our French and Spanish programs can partner with UW Green Bay to earn 14 college credits, which is great, but students have to begin in level A in 7th grade in order to be offered that opportunity. Any questions, please reach out to your world language teacher. We are here for you. Thanks.
Thank you to our amazing elective team for putting together that overview of the different courses that they teach. Next steps. You can choose to attend the optional question and answering session that will be open after this presentation. Ask some questions, get some answers, and ultimately make informed choices. There are 3 different ways that you can answer that question and answering session board. You can type in that shortened URL, use the QR code on your phone or device, or check your email titled Upcoming Scheduling Activities for a direct link. Don't forget that our scheduling overview for all ACMS related schedules will be on Sunday, January 12th at 6 p.m. Links to that can also be found in your email. If you are choosing to attend the ACMS elective Q&A session, you will open that link that is either found in that shortened URL, the QR code, or your email, and find the virtual session board. Here you'll be able to click on the department in which you would like to seek some clarification on and speak with the staff members that are listed below. I will be on the Principal Connect link should you want to connect with me for any scheduling related questions. Thanks so much for choosing to be here, and don't forget, scheduling closes on January 20th. Have a great evening.